Lucy was the most unique child I know. She was a bit like an elastic band. She could never sit still. She was always on the go. She was always out with her friends or out with family, or simply just in a club. She did so many different activities. In fact, in her life, she actually did quite a lot of things that perhaps others haven't done. She was always full of smiles, whirling around like a hurricane. She'd scoot the boys up and kiss them till they cried and squeeze them, and always come in through the door and joke about how she was late, and it was because she was talking to somebody or she had to help somebody do something. There was never a time where she would say, I can't, or I won't, or I'm too busy. No matter what she was doing, she would make time. It's just complete disbelief. As much as you're listening to what they're saying, none of it is going in. You're not, it's not her. It can't be. Until I'd seen her, as much as they were saying we're very certain it is, no, until I've seen her, there still could be chance. Even though there wasn't a chance, really. But it's like a complete emptiness just overcoming you all at once. Your whole world falling apart. But whilst everything else is going on around you, you're just in this very small bubble of everybody telling you exactly how you're meant to be feeling, what you're meant to be doing. And it is so far from that. People can pick up textbooks, they can read them until they're blue in the face. It is not as it is written. It is such a more complex layer of sorrow and heartache and just destruction. To think that you've woke up and you've started your day and everything's been fine, and not even 12 hours later, your world's in pieces. And then you have to think, I have other children, I have to try and explain this to them. But because everybody's so different, every child's so different, each of them then had to have it explained in a different way. Whilst you want to fall apart, and you can't, because you have to explain it to them before somebody else does. And then you have to help them. So really, you don't have a choice. You have to survive. You either allow it to destroy you, or you fight. I will fight. I won't let Lucy's memories die. I won't let her be forgotten. I won't let this destroy any more people than what it has already. The biggest person, the biggest smiling person in our lives has been taken, and she's never going to come back. And sitting there and hoping and thinking, oh, she'll just come back and say, oh, you're so stupid, oh, I'm just late, or oh, she's at Nanny's, or at a friend's. No, she's not. She's not here. I won't let whoever has done this destroy anybody else. The destruction that's been caused is destruction enough. My little girl was the biggest destruction that could have been caused within this already. No one else should crumble. That's why I've stayed as I have. It doesn't mean I don't go and sit and cry, and I don't sit and think and have things to deal with myself, even if I'm out and people see me and I'm not always crying. That doesn't mean I'm not upset. It doesn't mean I've forgotten. She won't be forgotten. It just means I have to be strong for myself and for everybody else. Then we travelled to go and see Lucy, and it was horrible. I would never wish it upon anybody. Certainly not something that you ever expect to happen. You never expect to be welcoming one new life into the world and then having to lay another to rest. It should never have happened like that. Lucy should still be here. The days merge into one. The hours seem as though they're going really quickly. And then other times they seem as though they're not. Most days, if you asked me what day of the week it was, I really couldn't even tell you. It's just a complete whirlwind of everything going on. But whilst still just feeling as though you're just at the beginning still. So it's still exactly the same day, the first day that you're told. But it's not. I think that for everybody to work together and keep Lucy's memories alive, for us yearly to keep fundraising for the causes that very much are needed. There is a bigger project that's currently being discussed, which would give back to the community as a whole, every day of every week of every hour, keeping people safe and giving them things to do. You should never plan for tomorrow as to what you can do today, because tomorrow might not come. Just as Lucy found all the plans that she had, all the things that she wanted to do, she now can't do.